half of the NBA season is upon us. We have Doris Burke here. She has her second half storylines. Doris, let's start with the Clippers. Would you take the Clippers or the field to get out of the West?
I would take the Clippers, and I think it has everything to do with the defensive end of the floor. They now have legitimately 4 different guys who can go and get you 30. But Kawhi's the best individual perimeter defender in the league right now. He is holding opponents to 26%. They can protect the rim. The one weakness they think they do have is on the glass. You can get to them. They're giving up the second most second chance points in the league, but I think their ceiling on both ends is the highest.
I love it. The Lakers, of course, with that #1 record in the West. Let's talk about the Bucks. If any team can stop them, who is it?
Well, it's interesting. You hear a lot of rumblings that no one fears the Bucks, but we cannot discount that they are on in historic pace, the best in history at protecting the rim. So those restricted area points that everybody wants, they do the best of that. What they concede is threes. In the 8 losses, they are giving up 17 threes at 43%. And the referendum will come in the postseason. Will Bud be willing to adjust and change his defense? Big question.
We needed more than 30 seconds to talk about the 76ers because Philadelphia has been all over the place. They're a team that's been disappointing, obviously. Joel Embiid's out there on social media doing things. Ben Simmons, people want him to take more shots. What is going on with the 76ers in your mind?
There's a lot of drama and negative narratives that they have got to navigate. I'm not prepared to give up on them because I believe they're that gifted and talented. 2 of the best position guys in the league. But you've got a couple of things going on here. Number one, you've got the best and most dominant low post scorer. But the guy who's got the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons, quite often wants to play downhill. He wants to get in transition. So your 2 stars are elite at what they do, but is their fit perfect? Probably not. Do they have enough shooting? Maybe not. But this is an organization that came out of the gates talking championship top to bottom. That puts a lot of pressure on you.
Okay, when you think about the 76ers when they're at their best, and maybe why you're not willing to give up on them like maybe some people have, are they the best team in the East if they're functioning the way that they should be?
I can make the case that their starting lineup is as talented as any team in the league. Now, they're having some rotation issues because right before the All-Star break, they took Al Horford out, put Furkan Korkmaz in. I think they know that they need more spacing, more shooting. But then Furkan Korkmaz goes out and goes 0 for 5. So can his jump shot and the things he's built up in terms of confidence last in a playoff series? That remains to be seen.
They're still that scary team, as you said, but a lot of people wondering how you figure out everything going on in Philadelphia. Is he better than you thought he would be?
This guy is absolutely incredible and far better than I ever expected on a number of different levels, okay? I want to make the comparison to Kawhi Leonard because when Kawhi came into the game, he was raw. They started with his free throws, they move out to the post, and then they extend his range. For Zion Williamson, he's staying in his lane. The combination of athleticism, speed, he is absolutely incredible in open space, in transition. His game suits perfectly what the organization is trying to do. How about this guy? 79% of the time, he either makes the basket or gets his own rebound. And think about this. The NBA, this is a league built on player development. This is a guy who's nowhere near a finished product. Like, how exciting is his future?
How do you think the Pelicans should manage him in the second half, his minutes?
You like that word, manage.
I actually hate it, but
as long as he's healthy, I think he needs the repetition, and I think he needs, for his own individual game and for what they're trying to build with Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball, play him as many minutes as you think you can without jeopardizing his long-term viability.
No more load management here.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube.
For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app.
And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.